is the Sobble with a very similar artwork style, the same hollow pattern. So yeah, the Kanazawa box was released to celebrate the opening of the Kanazawa Pokémon Center in Japan. There's so many fantastic, unique Japanese releases. I really don't think we get the same quality of unique releases in the UK or outside of Japan anywhere, in fact. But I will certainly be sending those two cards off to PSA and hoping for PSA 10s. I did not grab the Pikachu because it's more expensive, and I thought I'm opening up a box anyway, so hopefully we get a grade-worthy copy out of the box. Next up, we have a couple of cards that need to be shown in a pair, really, and you'll see why in a minute. I've always quite liked the artworks on these cards. They definitely divide opinion. Let me just show you them and then you can let me know what you think too. So this is the Lugia Legend, the Japanese version. And as you can see, it comes in two halves. Usually Pokemon cards are held in a portrait orientation. Very sparkly cards, beautiful. But in the actual DCG, these had to be used. You needed both of them to utilise them, as far as I'm aware. And you kind of played them like so. And obviously, from an aesthetic standpoint, it's quite difficult to present it in the way it's meant to be shown. I mean, I can kind of push them together here, and because the top loader is transparent or translucent, it's a bit scratched, you can kind of see how the artwork is meant to be shown, and it really is quite stunning actually. But obviously when you grade the cards, you can't present them, you can't display them like this. You really need a kind of special binder, I guess, to display them properly. Nonetheless, I do really like these, the arts, and I do appreciate them for what they are. This is my favourite one, not just because it's Lugia, but because of the colours, and I just love the action shot as well. However, I can imagine it being pretty disappointing if you pulled the top off, because it's just a wing sticking out of some water. They're very Marmite in the community. You either love them or hate them. And I guess it doesn't bother me quite so much that they can't be displayed properly. I still love them for what they are. Finally, we have my favourite pickup, and the most modern of all the pickups, the most recent release. We have this absolutely stunning Celebi V promo. I mean, everyone is gushing over this, everyone loves it. And rightly so, because just look at that art. Celebi is kind of flying around some sort of whimsical nighttime forest outside, some sort of, I'm not so sure, in a courtyard of some sort, with a big tree in the background. It's just beautiful. The vibe is so eerie and yet so peaceful and relaxing. I'm not going to take the card out, but if I get the angle right, you might be able to see the texture on the card too, which really does add to how stunning it is. necessarily have every card from the Japanese sets, but have most of